Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, May 14th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Lots to talk about today, so let's get right into it, shall we? Who doesn't love a Ledo Pizza? They never cut corners, you know, but to help out with the vaccination effort, Ledo is making your pizza for free. If you received your first COVID vaccine shot in May or June in the state of Maryland, bring your vaccination card into any Ledo Pizza in Maryland, and you'll snag an 8-inch cheese pizza for free. This promotion runs through the end of June or until they give away, get this, 10,000 pizzas. Good job, Ledo. Another indication that we are on the right COVID track. Yesterday, the CDC said that fully vaccinated people can ditch the masks for the most part. They still say you should wear them on planes, trains, mass transit, and in crowded indoor situations, but there is no longer a need to wear them indoors or outdoors for the most part if you are fully vaccinated. Now, Maryland still does require them indoors, but Governor Hogan has said that he will rescind that order when 70% of the adults in the state have at least one dose. We're close. And if I were a betting man, I bet the governor goes on a press conference Monday or Tuesday to make that announcement. Stay tuned. In our last bit of COVID news for the day, remember when we were told that any state-issued things that expired would not expire until 30 days after the state of emergency ended? Well, that has sort of changed a little bit over at the NBA. If you have an expired license, you now have until August 15th to get it renewed. Any other NBA document like a car registration or a handicap placard, June 30th is the date for you. The NBA does say that most stuff can be done online and suggests that that's your first step. However, remember, any in-person NBA business is still by appointment only, which can be made online at the NBA website. And for those curious, the feds have extended the deadline for the Real ID program and pushed it back to May of 2023. It's been a deadly week in Anne Arundel County. 3 dead earlier in the week with a murder-suicide in Laurel, and now a fatal shooting in Brooklyn Park. This is the 8th murder in Anne Arundel County this year. It all went down in the 400 block of Townsend Avenue, and police responded and found Christopher Lomber, 29, of Brooklyn Park, in the roadway suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Police believe he was walking along the road when he got into some sort of an altercation with an unknown male who shot Lomber and fled the area on foot. They were not able to locate the suspect, but he is described as a black male with a black hat, a white hooded sweatshirt, dark pants, and dark shoes. Police are asking anybody that may have any information to give them a call at 410-222-4731. Okay, we're stuck with it. Well, it's not a horrible thing to be stuck with, but County Executive Pittman signed Plan 2040, otherwise known as the General Development Plan, into law yesterday afternoon up in Odenton. Now, this is the roadmap for the county for the next 20 years. It lays out exactly how land will be developed and how each region of the county will be improved for the next 2 decades, as well as strict environmental protections. If you didn't speak up at any of the meetings on the plan, please don't squawk about it. But you can view it over at aacounty.org. Congrats to Bunmi Omisore. She is a rising senior at Arundel High and was just selected by members of CRASC, or the Chesapeake Regional Association of Student Councils, as the next student member for the Board of Education. She is a first-generation American with parents who emigrated from Nigeria, and now it is up to Governor Hogan to sign off on the selection, which, for the most part, tends to be a formality. As we have said, Anne Arundel County is unique in that they are the only district in the country that gives the student member full voting rights. Omisore's term will begin on July 1st, and congrats to Bunmi. Here's a date for your calendar, June 28th at 11 a.m. It is the 3rd anniversary of the shooting of the Capital Gazette newsroom and will be the dedication of the new Guardians of the First Amendment Memorial, which is located along Compromise Street across from the old Fawcett's building. The memorial will remember the lives of Rob Hyacinth, John McNamara, Rebecca Smith, Gerald Fishman, and Wendy Winters, who lost their lives at June 28th in 2018. David Simon of HBO's The Wire will speak along with his wife, author Laura Lippman. Once again, June 28th at 11 a.m. All right, that wraps up the news for us today, but I want to mention a few reminders for the weekend. First, the Capitol is under fire. Tribune Publishing, their corporate overlord, is holding a shareholder meeting on the 21st of this month to presumably accept the Alden offer to buy the company. Alden is scum, make no doubt about it, and will likely decimate the Sun, the Capitol, the Carroll County Times, along with the other Tribune publications across the country. The local news guild here has planned a support rally on Saturday at 2 p.m. at Susan Campbell Park, also known as City Dock, for a last-ditch effort to hopefully influence shareholders to vote no on that acquisition. Show your support for these guys because they're out there busting their asses for you every single day to bring you the news. So, it's a date, right? 2 p.m., City Dock, tomorrow. I'll be there, you'll be there, and together we're going to say no to Alden. And a reminder that you do need to file your federal taxes or an extension by midnight on Monday if you have not done so already. Now, Maryland taxes have a little bit more time. The Maryland deadline is July 15th. Okay, now we're done. As always, thank you for listening. And if you are somewhere where you can leave a rating or a review, please do. And make sure that you let your friends, family, and colleagues all know to give us a follow. A quick thank you to the sponsor for today's Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, and to the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company. It's Friday, so I'm just going to say have a great weekend, be safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you on Monday. Now hang tight. George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. He's coming up in about 60 seconds, but first, you know the drill. Here's Rick from Solar Energy Services.
Are you interested in an exciting career in one of the hottest industries of the next decade? At Solar Energy Services, we're currently hiring solar installers, crew leaders, service techs, and sales representatives with immediate needs in all categories. Are you feeling uninspired in your current job and want more meaningful work where you can make a positive impact every day? Do you like the idea of being part of the team that installs solar panels on residential rooftops, commercial rooftops, or ground-mounted arrays for entire communities to use? Or maybe you're a good troubleshooter and communicator who likes solving interesting technical problems. Whatever your preference, the upside of working in the solar industry is tremendous. Contact us today about joining a great company with a rewarding culture and an inspiring mission. Call us at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, May 14th. Yesterday brought a very nice day to the Annapolis area, and today through the weekend should be just as sweet, if not a bit better. Look for plenty of sunshine today with highs in the upper 60s to mid-70s across Anne Arundel County with a very small but valid chance of a passing PM shower, to be followed by pretty much perfect weather this weekend with tons of sun Saturday and highs in the low to mid-70s before sunshine in mid to upper 70s for most on Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DC MDVA Weather. Make it a great weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DC MDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company.
Did you know that home values jumped over 10% on average in 2020? And we are expected to see more increases over the next 3 to 6 months. What's causing this rise in value? First, limited inventory. We have about 60% fewer homes on the market right now than we did the same time last year. Second, low interest rates. People can afford more home right now, and that is very appealing. Third, increased buyer demand. We literally have over 20 interested and qualified buyers waiting for the right home to come on the market, and we are not alone. If you were ever thinking of timing the market just right to get the highest price in recent history, your time has come. My team is available and ready. Give us a call today. We'll check your home's value and break neighborhood records.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.